Hi everybody, welcome to a new project. It has been forever since I filmed anything, and if you saw the introductory video, most likely I explained in that video that I am getting ready to put my house on the market. I'm going to move, and I had my master bath remodeled, so I had people with jackhammers and saws in the house, so I could not film. But I was able to prep some stuff so we can get started. There is a cutting guide. It is listed down below. Go ahead and get that and go ahead and cut. And as you can see, for a change, I've even pre-done some of my mats so that we can just get right into it. I'm looking for my tape, which I have here. I need that. All right, so I am using, hang on, let me grab it. A beautiful Home Again collection from Cartabella. It's so pretty and perfect for me right now. And black artisan cardstock, and I've also already used some linen artisan cardstock and some Kraft. Alright, so let me pull out what I need. I'm going to set these things aside. Okay. Get these out of the way. Sorry, I actually started packing up my craft room today. It's traumatic. But who knows if I'll be able to find anything I need. Alright, so first we have to make our page base. You're going to need 4 of these, so if you want to go ahead and just make all 4 of them, it's fine. I'll be doing them as I go along. This is an 8x8 piece. We're making 8x8 pages, a size I haven't made in a while. And so you have 4 8x8 and 4 8x9. Score each of them the long side at 1/2 inch. So I am just trimming. Actually, you know what? I think I'll tape first and then trim. Does that go like that? No, hang on. This one. Talking to my sister today as we were cleaning out this room about what I'm looking for, because of course I haven't picked a new house yet, in a craft room, and I'm not really looking for anything in particular other than I would like to have room for a bigger table. Because this one, as I've mentioned, mentioned before, there's no room on either side for me to put things down or anything, so that would be nice if I could have that. Actually, we saw a really cute little townhome a couple weeks ago that had really nice room for a craft room, nice light, big windows, room for a desk, but it didn't have a garage, which is kind of a bit of a deal breaker for me. As you know, I live in Florida. We don't have basements. Most of us use our garage as our storage rooms. And I'd like to be able to put my car inside as well, so. Okay. I'll keep you in the loop on any developments there, but I think it's going to be a little bit. I hope not, though. I hope my house sells fast. Everybody keep your fingers crossed that somebody walks into my house and falls in love with it and it sells fast. Okay. I put this, I don't know if you can see it, but this tape's down pretty far, so there's no adhesive right there. I think I'm going to put a little bit of our glitter glue there, just to make sure we get good adhesion. This is the glue that I use. Somebody asked me in my last video, and I'm so used to using it that I don't think I even mentioned it. All right. Art glitter glue. It does come, you can get it with a metal tip, not with this plastic tip, which if I can find it on Amazon or whatever, I'll link it. Gosh, it's been so long since I crafted. My glue doesn't even want to come out. Hang on. Okay. I'm just pulling the tape a little way off. I'm going to line up this corner. I'm sorry if I didn't deafen you. Line up this corner best we can. I may have to pick it up. There we go. Line up the other corner. This one up. I taped this one better, so I don't need to put any glue on this one. As you can see from all the packing, I've broken my nails. I was supposed to go for a manicure, but I canceled that. There didn't seem to be much point right now. Alright, get that. I don't know what I did with my wrench. I think it's out in the hall. Okay. So what we're going to do on this page is this piece is going to go here, like that. I may need to trim it down, but I think it's pretty good. But that's not going to go in right away, because we're going to do these two flaps first. We're going to do one on each side, and I'm trying to decide if I want the green one on top or the white. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's move these aside. I haven't even picked any ink. These look more like vintage photo to me than if I ink at all. I kind of like the crisp white. I might not ink. Okay. And again, just go ahead and download the cutting guide. It's free. And you'll have all these measurements. I'm kind of hoping to make this video, or this project, much quicker than my usual projects. I've had some people say, you know, could you please make some shorter videos? So we're trying with this one. I got so much glare. Here we go. Now this, actually, I should give you some info on this, because I don't think I gave scoring on the cutting guide. What is this? This is 6 3/4, it looks like, by 8. Yeah, 6 3/4 by 8, and it's just scored 1/2 inch on the 6 3/4 side, and there's 2 of them. Okay, and then you have openings on either side, and we're going to place these on those sides. Okay. We're going to do the exact same thing we just did. Just take off a little bit of the tape, line up the corner, we'll line everything up nice and square, and then pull the tape. There we go. Just like that. Looks good. And we're going to do the same thing with the other one. We're definitely going to need some magnets with this, so we'll do those too. And I don't think I mentioned, it'll be in the title, but this is a design team project for Kraft Creations. And I was so excited when I opened the package and saw this paper, because it really is perfect for me right now. And it was another one of those collections that when I saw it before I had it in hand, I wasn't sure I was in love with it, but now that I have it in person, it's so pretty. All right, now magnets. Let's grab, whoops, I have a bunch of magnets here. I don't want those. A bunch of magnets that are too big. I accidentally bought super fat magnets, which are of no use to me. Well, I shouldn't say that. I'll find a use for them. I'm going to use 2 magnets, 2 pairs of magnets, so 4 magnets, just because this is so big. Right about there. Okay. Hang on. No, that's not where I want them. I want them. I'm going to use this side. About there. I'm dithering. Okay, there we go. Okay. There. That, okay. And then let's go ahead and just take one of our mats here. There. Oh, I didn't put the lid on my glue. Okay. Okay, there we go. We're going to fold that over. Give it a good push. There we go. And I have not, I've picked this mat, but I haven't picked the inside mats yet. So let me just put that there for the moment. Okay, so I have this one. And I'm going to put this here and this one here because I have a lighter paper picked for the inside front cover. You know what I want is, well, hello Holly. Jolly was here earlier. She missed her, but Holly's here now. I would get out a piece of typing paper, but I think I packed it all. So I'm just going to use this in here just so I can see how much easier it is to see where to put this mat with that light paper there. And I'm not going to ink that. I like the way it looks. Okay. I have a spare one somewhere, but well, you know what I didn't do is I didn't get out a baby wipe. Goodness, I'm totally out of practice here. Okay, that's damp, so I'll let that dry. In the meantime, I can use a tissue. Okay. And then I'm going to do this one with this paper. Be careful, these are actually directional, unless you want them pointing down. I like them pointing up. Okay. Okay. And as I said, I did not pick mats for the inside. I thought we might piece those when the time comes. But I did want to use this, which I absolutely love. I thought about using this on the cover, but I really enjoyed using extremely, I don't know, pieced dimensional covers lately, and so I think I'll use smaller pieces. This is a little big, I think. I mean, it fits, but I think I want it smaller. Here, let's bring back our white. Yeah, I think I want to trim just a hair off. Challenge, can I find a cutter? I mean, I did not foolishly pack all of my cutters, but... Let's see, I think I just want to... How big did I cut this mat? Looks like I cut it 7 7/8 by 7 7/8. So I think I'm going to cut it down to 7 3/4 by 7 3/4. Okay, let's try that. Just checking for direction. Make sure we didn't get this out of whack. That's better. Isn't that pretty? Okay. Go. Oh, cat here. Okay. All right. So that is page 1. Okay, let's turn it over. Let's do page 2. And what I do with it is... Alright, so this one's going to be... Let's see. Alright, so we have a pocket and a pocket mat, and a pocket lining, which is going to be our little trucks. Aren't they cute? Okay, let's go ahead. Let's start with the pocket, which is 5 1/4 by 9. Score the 2 short sides and 1 long side. Let me tape it first. I hope I have another roll of this tape. This is the 3/8 inch score tape. Of course, you can use glue. And glue is fine. I like using glue. Right now my glue's a little funky, probably because, just like right now, I keep forgetting to put the cap back in it. Let's see, hang on. I have a spare one of these, and I'm going to change out mine because I think it's clogged. It's the Scrap Perfect No Clog Writing Cap. Okay, see if that helps. And then I can clean the one that's on there and set it aside to be the spare. All right. And then we are trimming. And as I've told you before, trim up to but not past the score line. And it's easier to do the corners with it from the other side, because otherwise the tape kind of makes it hard to see. And I'm going to fold over one end I got some, what have we got hanging off there? And not the other, because I want to do a test fit first. Okay, so this is the top. This is where the pocket is going to go. And it looks like it's going to be just fine. And I like the sides to go in first and then the bottom. It gives more room for things going in and out of the pockets. So I'm just going to lift that up a little bit on each side. And put that down. Okay. There we go. I'm just double checking again to make sure that I'm putting it at the bottom. Okay. So I keep pulling it towards me. All right, so there we go. So just pulled my tape back to expose the corner, and I'm going to attach it. It's hard with the black on black. Just try to line that up as best you can. Okay, just like that. Make sure everything's lined up. Okay, there we go. Nice big pocket. And then this here, the trucks, is going to go in the pocket. And let me go ahead and change out my cap. And I will try to find this on Amazon and post you a link. It's the size large, and I have it on the 8-ounce bottle, but it's the old 8-ounce bottle. But I think the top is the same size. I don't think that's changed. Yikes. Okay. Oh yeah, that's pretty clogged. Okay, so that's going to go there. And that's there. And you can see there's another tip in there. Set that aside to clean. I'll just soak that in some water, which I'll do in a minute. And let's see. Right, so I don't need too much glue at the bottom, just a little bit. Okay. Okay, just had it in there. We know it fits. Okay, there we go. So pull that up just a little bit. There we go. I'm just gonna wipe that glue. There we go. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm just going to go put this to soak. Okay, I'm back. I'm just going to soak that in a little bowl of water for about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes just to soften up, and then I'll rinse it out. Okay, so I have 3 mats here. I have Artisan Kraft. I have these pretty little flowers, and then I have one of the cut-aparts, and this is going to go on the front of the pocket. Perfect. Okay, let's do that. There we go. And then we'll put this one here. And I think that goes right about there. Just eyeballing that. You can measure it if you want to. Go. this is going to go on our pocket. So pretty. Okay, right out there. I always like to have a pretty good idea of exactly where it's going to go before I put the glue on. Good. Okay. There we go. First one of our 4 pages completely done. 1 and 2. And now, let's go ahead. I'm not actually sure of the order these pages are going to go in the book, but I'm calling it number 1 because it's the first one we made. Whoop. Try to put it over there out of the way. Okay. All right, let's do this one next. Set that aside for the back of this. Okay, so we have to make another page base. Whoop. I think I have extra. I think that goes there. Okay. So same thing, 8 by 8, 8 by 9. I think that's 8 by 8. Yeah, 8 by 8, 8 by 9. Score the 9-inch side at half and half. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'll probably edit this part out since you just saw me do it, but that's what I'm doing. Okay. And back. That one's a little wonky, but it'll be fine. All right, so what we're going to do on this page is wonderful stripe. Just going to go here. Now I cut a lot of these mats because I was cutting them ahead a little big, but this one looks like it's going to be all right. So that's why I have some that I have to trim down. Then we have this vertical, it's almost too wide to call a belly band. If it was going this way, I'd call it a cummerbund, but anyway, it's a super wide belly band, okay? And on the bottom of the belly band is going to be a pocket, like so. Yeah, like that. Okay. So first, let's make this belly band assembly. All right, so we've got 5, and again, all these measurements are in the cutting guide, 5 by 9. And the pocket is 6 by 4. Okay. Score the 9-inch side, half and half, and the pocket, 2 short sides, 1 long side. And I'm using tape again, but you could use glue. Actually, let me go ahead and tape this. Now, when I do belly bands, I do not trim the corners. It's not necessary, but I will on the pocket. Okay, so there's the belly band. And I'm going to do cold end burnish, just one end, so that we can do a test fit. It's going vertically, so we have open here, and it's going to go here, centered. And looks like it's going to be fine. Always test before you commit yourself. I'm sure you've all seen me many times forget to do it and have to get out the undo or rescore something. Okay, now let's do our pocket. And the cutting guide will have the directions, or not the directions, but the measurements for your cover. So you can go ahead and make that using my, look for my playlist, Construction Basics, and how to make a cover is in there. And go ahead and make your cover. You can wrap it in black, that's what I'll be using. And hopefully we will get to that, to getting our pages in the book in the next video, since we should be able to make pretty good progress today, since I won't be dithering over mats and whatnot. I do have one page that I hadn't decided what I was going to do, but I think I now know what I am going to do, so we'll figure that out as we go. So, just checking that for fit. This is going to go right here at the bottom of this band. Okay, there's our pocket. Oh, I'm gonna have to get those all thrown away. Jolly loves those, as I've told you before, I think. For those of you who are new, Jolly is my cat, one of my two cats, who has oddly not made an appearance yet. So I'm just rearranging so I can reach my trash. Okay, so this is going to go here. And I need... Sorry, I'm looking for something white that I can put in there. White-ish. I feel like it's a little wide. I'm just going to take a hair off. Much better. Okay. Looks good. And we're going to do our little flower buckets. Just going to go inside the pocket. Making sure there's not too much glue there at the bottom. Oh, yikes. Good thing I have a slightly damp baby wipe here. I would not use a damp baby wipe on anything but artisan cardstock, but this is artisan cardstock, so. Okay, there we go. Right, now this is going to be centered on this page. So put the bottom one on first. And I am not measuring, I am eyeballing. You can, of course, measure this if you want. There we go. And then we have this wonderful stripe. Now, if you want to save paper, you don't have to use a whole sheet like I'm using. However, I think I need to trim it down a little bit. Maybe not. That's good. The reason I use a whole sheet, even though a good chunk of it is not going to be visible, is I think if you use a partial sheet, things you put in and out might catch, you know, on the edges of the mats underneath this band. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that in there. And I'm just going to reach under there with my glue. And we are going to glue this in. Whoop. Because you really only need to glue, you know, where it's visible along the outside here. So I'm lifting it up so I can get in there with the tip of my glue. Okay. Right there. Whoops, that was too much. Okay. That is so cute. I like that. Okay. Okay. So we just finished that. Now we're going to do the next side, which is this series of 3 flaps. And I started to fold them because I was checking them for size. And it's kind of a vertical waterfall situation. And you'll have them in your cutting guide, but they're all 8 inches tall, and there's 4.5, 5.5, and 6.5. Oops. Now these, I think I'm going to tie these with a ribbon or seam binding. I have some really pretty that I got in my design team kit, which I'll pull out so you can see, so you know what to get. So in addition to the collection, I have the frames of tags. I have these beautiful seam bindings. And look at this. I have this check. But look at this pearl. We're going to have so much fun with the cover. Okay. I'm thinking maybe this, maybe even the black. I don't know. We'll decide. Except I can't decide yet. I have to decide now because it has to go in now. Oh my goodness. Okay. So yeah, let me see these. Okay. Put this over here. All right, so these are the mats. So it's that one, and then this one, and then this one. So these are all going to be stacked like this, and then this is going to be the base. Okay. So where's my seam? Oh, I like that a lot. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, don't want to use that. We'll save that for a page where we're using the Kraft. Oh, the black looks nice. Okay, black it is. I like that contrast. Okay. So what I need to do is we need a piece that's long enough to be attached there and come across and tie in a bow with another piece. I think that's probably, here's what I'm going to do. All right. Sorry, I'm dithering because I'm not sure how long I want to cut this. I'll tell you once I decided. Right, so I need a couple inches there. And I feel like I need about this much to tie into a bow. So I'm guesstimating here. I will let you know. I've got to get a new pair of my cutter bees. They're getting a little dull. Okay. So what we're going to do, get rid of all these things, is we're going to attach these in the middle. And I don't really have to measure, but can't hurt. All right, so this is an 8-inch. Well, it would help if I had the inch side of the ruler. All right, so it's an 8-inch page. So I want to put this on just about the 4-inch side. Okay, and I'll do the same over here. Okay. Okay, so that's the top. I should have taken a pencil, really. Let's do that. Just draw a little arrow. I don't want to lose track. Okay, that's going to go there. And this piece is going to go here. Just like that, okay? Now, this is going to be done like a waterfall. So, let's see. I could go ahead and map these before we even put them down. I'm going to set this aside. Set that aside. And let's see. There's not much around, but that's okay. Let's try and decide if I needed to trim it down, but I think it's fine. Okay. Right. One. Let's do the second one. Just checking how we're doing for time. Not too bad. I'll be able to finish 2 pages. Straight. Okay. What do I do with that little cloth? It's actually a tissue. Okay. And then get this one. Okay. Yeah, actually, we could do this one. Well, no, because I want to test that one for size. All right. So now, make sure we're on the top. Get these seam bindings out of the way. We're going to do the first one, which is the smallest one, right along this left edge. Okay. Whoa, that slipped on me. There we go. Okay. And we're going to do the second one. And this is, we're doing this just like a waterfall where it's just going to butt right up against that one. And since I changed the way I intended to do these, I'm going to need to recut that one mat. And I'm not sure I explained it that I changed the way I was going to do it, but I will in a moment. Originally what I was going to do, and I don't know why, because it's a stupid way to do it, is I was going to stack these one right on top of the other so that all of them had their little folded tab stacked right on top of each other. It would have been way too bulky along the edge, but that means that the mats that I cut for the base are definitely going to be too big, so we will recut those. Okay, and I am once again just butting the one against the previous one. Go. Like that. Okay, so, oh, that's okay. Okay, and then, all right, now let's see how big we need to cut these mats. The height's going to be fine, but I need to cut the width to 6 3/4 wide. Okay, so I'm going to cut both of these. Let's glue these together. Actually, I don't need my white worksheet there. You know, do I want to use those? No, I'll have to contrast with the black. Checking it for size, looks good. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's really pretty. Okay, let's go ahead and tie this. There, pretty, very pretty. Okay, so I think that's a good stopping point. And I'm looking for the other page that we finished. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Okay. I think this is actually, I'm trying to remember how I originally had this. This might be the 3rd page. Maybe not though. Can't remember. Okay. We are done with 2 pages completely. And when we come back, we will do the other 2 pages. And then that'll probably be another video. And then we'll do a 3rd video where we put them into the book. And we should be able to do side pocket inserts, embellishing. That always takes, for me, I always think it's going to take 1 video, but it usually takes 2. So we shall see how far we get next time. Clean it up as we talk. Okay. Thanks again for watching. This is a design team project for Country Craft Creations. We are using Home Again by Cartabella. I have the frames and tags. I have this black, green, and like a coffee-ish, cafe au lait color seam binding. I have this beautiful black and white check, these pearls, and we have black, Kraft, and linen artisan cardstock. I guess that's it. All right, I will see you next time, and we will continue with this project. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Oh, and like, share, subscribe, all those other fun YouTube things. Really helps my channel. Thanks so much. Have a nice day.